Hi everyone, my name is Emily Holland. I'm a junior at Elon University, double majoring in strategic communications and professional writing, and I've worked at the Writing Center there for 2 years now. Previous studies about the impact of Writing Center work on workplace writing, especially the Peer Writing Tutor Alumni Research Project, have asked specific questions about this one connection. However, multiple writing experiences create complex connections that prepare consultants for writing beyond the university. The term used in this study for these connections is rhetorical training, which leads to my research question. How do Writing Center consultants' various writing-related experiences at Elon University function as rhetorical training for the writing they are now doing in the workplace and beyond? The data in this presentation is part of a larger study focused on all Elon students and alumni with writing experience. However, Writing Center consultants were heavily represented in the survey respondents, so this presentation focuses on the 40 respondents who identified themselves as Writing Center alumni. With regards to methods, a survey of students and alumni was sent out in the fall of 2019. We received 130 total responses, and of these, 57 put the Writing Center as part of their experience, and 40 of those identified themselves as alumni. So those 40 alumni are the only part of the data examined for the purposes of this presentation. Looking at the quantitative data, in regard to the demographics of these 40 respondents, their gender was notably but not surprisingly female-heavy. This occurred because both the Writing Center and Elon University as a whole has had majority female students for the last several years. In terms of the year graduated, we found more surprising results because most alumni graduated within the last 4 years, but we received responses from graduates as far back as 2009. So their college writing experiences must have been impactful if they wanted to share their stories all these years later. When looking at the campus writing experiences that these alumni had, the overwhelming majority had multiple writing experiences, considering how high the numbers were for all the responses in this check all that apply format question. Where we see the most interesting quantitative data from this survey comes in the multiple choice questions about the most often written types of writing and the most valued types of writing. Of the top 5 in both of these questions, only 2 responses overlap, email and business reports, which are common in a lot of workplaces. But besides email, there were a wide variety of most valued types of writing, because many of the options had 2 or 3 responses. When looking at the open-ended questions on this survey, we've selected a few quotes that exemplify what the Writing Center alumni responses took away from the Writing Center. In total, 12 people mentioned the Writing Center 13 different times in this data set, which is about 30%. And some of the main themes we drew from these quotes include that Writing Center consultant alumni have seen benefits to their own writing by reading other people's work. Writing Center work also served as preparation for the challenges of workplace writing, as well as writing collaboratively, which is one of the Writing Center's highest values. And some people still use the techniques taught in the Writing Center after graduation, such as reading aloud. So in conclusion, the qualitative data shows this technique and value transfer from the Writing Center to the workplace. However, the quantitative data paints a more specific picture of these Writing Center consultant alumni's writing lives to show the impact of multiple writing experiences on their writing beyond the university. Some of these effects come directly from the Writing Center, but there are multiple influences which builds on the Peer Writing Tutor Alumni Research Project. So thank you for watching this presentation, and if you have